Okay, guys, I'm gonna watch another old Grey Cup. Uh, I just watched the 1989 Grey Cup, which was the highest scoring Grey Cup game in history. And during that game, or that video of me watching that old Grey Cup, I looked up what was the coldest Grey Cup game, and it was in 1991. And YouTube, this is what I have, right? YouTube on my TV. You know how YouTube they'll do an autoplay, but you can turn that off if you want to. After the 77th Grey Cup ended, 1989, it did the autoplay, and then it is playing the 1991 79th Grey Cup game, which is the coldest Grey Cup game in history. And I'm like, let's watch this too! Yeah. And I changed my shirt too. I'm wearing the old logo shirt. So yeah. This is, yeah. CFL in 40, which I guess that stands for 40 minutes, but yeah, instead of watching the actual full game itself, this is yeah, it's almost 50 minutes. So here we go. Winnipeg. This year's Grey Cup will be in Winnipeg.
It is substantially below normal. But the Calgary Stampeders and Toronto Argonauts all week have said they are not concerned about the weather. On with the game, and the Rocket awaits the opening.
What did he say? Minus 18 Celsius? I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Now, 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees in Fahrenheit. So negative 18 Celsius. Huh. It's about negative 0.4 Fahrenheit. I'm on Google, by the way. That's what I mainly use. That's what most people use, in fact. Matt Dunnigan! What happened to this man? Everyone's favorite studio guy. Last year was his last season in the studio, and then he just left. He didn't say goodbye or anything. He didn't say, everybody, this is my last season on TSN, I'm leaving. Nah, he just disappeared. Now this is kind of funny. So, the other Grey Cup, the other old Grey Cup I watched, 1989, which was 2 years before this one, that Grey Cup had Glenn Suter. Glenn Suter is the announcer for the Grey Cup game with Rod Smith, the analyst. Now we're going to be watching Matt Dunnigan play as quarterback. Oh my goodness. How exciting. Look at that in the freezing weather. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm watching this because I looked up in the other watching video, what's the coldest Grey Cup game? It was this one. And then after the video ended of the 1989 Grey Cup, YouTube did the autoplay, and it shows this one. Oh! Pick six in the freeze. Look at that. Yep. So yeah, I watched the highest scoring Grey Cup. Now I'm watching the coldest Grey Cup. We'll see if this is a low scoring game. Oh my gosh.
1971, when the Argos lost, their only touchdown scored by the
Whoa. What the hell?
again.
Wow.
Keith Costello recovers the kickoff, and the Calgary Stampeders find themselves in a hole early in this football game. Carl Bland,
Oh crap, I just realized something. I was going to look up the stats of 1989 Grey Cup, but I forgot to do that in the other video, so I guess I'll do that in this video. Minus 16 degrees. It's the coldest Grey Cup in history. What? That's crazy.
Dunnigan's pass intended for Masati, incomplete. That may have been something of a test for the injured collarbone of Matt.
Did I put minus 18 or 16? Okay, I put minus 18. So, minus 16 degrees Celsius is about 3 degrees Fahrenheit. Whew. Smokes. See, I'm watching two old Grey Cup games. This is not the full broadcast, it's the 50-minute version. But last year I did watch an actual full broadcast Grey Cup game. I believe it was 2007. I think it was the last Grey Cup on CBC. It was the Saskatchewan Roughriders against the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Yes, back then, the Blue Bombers were in the Eastern Conference. And you know who was playing in that game? Milt Stegall. Yeah, Milt Stegall, who is one of the studio guys. Yeah, I got to see him play. So that's cool. So, I went from watching a Grey Cup with Milt Stegall to a Grey Cup game with Glenn Suter. And now, Matt Dunnigan. That's awesome. Some well-known names. Dang! Toronto Argonauts. They've won the most Grey Cup games, so does this mean they won this Grey Cup? I guess I'll find out myself. I think a lot of times they don't lose a Grey Cup. They were the underdogs in last year's Grey Cup. I didn't thought they would win that one. It went from a close game to a blowout in the fourth quarter. Holy crap! Look at this dude. Face in red paint. Jeez. That is a super fan. Rooting for the Stampeders. I looked up Matt Dunnigan. He was actually the head coach, and I think he was also the general manager of the Stampeders back in 2004. It was only one season. He got fired after one season. Which, in my opinion, like, come on. One season and you get fired already? Unless if you do something really bad back behind the scenes. Like getting into a fight or something like that, but yeah. Sometimes it takes a couple of years to turn things around for a franchise. Look at these fans. Man, it's crazy. And the other Grey Cup game that I watched, the old one, 1989, that was indoors. The Sky Dome. This is outdoors in the freeze. Oh, and this was in daytime. Yeah, daytime? Was this game played entirely in daylight? Was the Grey Cup back then during the afternoon? You know, in the early years of the Super Bowl, it was during the daytime. Yeah. Because I looked this stuff up. I like to look up the history for certain things. Yeah, the early years of the Super Bowl were in the daytime. And even World Series in the old days were during the daytime. How do I know that? My father told me. He's old enough to remember that. But the Grey Cup has always been on a Sunday. Yeah, the Toronto Argonauts, they won the most Grey Cups. Look at the referee. Even back then, the officials wore those white, tight pants. They couldn't wear, like... They couldn't wear black pants. Black pants were not introduced back then for the officials. It's so weird. You know what, in soccer, the officials, they dress up like the players. That's kind of weird. Oh, that's a pass. Yeah, I saw his arm went forward. Pee-wee Smith.
Another pretty good kick by Elisic. Pee-wee Smith lets it bounce, takes the ball at the 17-yard line. Penalty flag in the play as Smith is down at the 27.
Man.
10 yards. It's a first down from the 26-yard line. Pee-wee Smith takes the ball down the sideline.
It's funny that the other old Grey Cup that I watch. Oh, that's Pee-wee Smith. The other old Grey Cup I watched had the Saskatchewan Roughriders. They were playing in this year's Grey Cup. And this other old Grey Cup that I'm watching was played in Winnipeg. And this year's Grey Cup will be played in Winnipeg. Yeah. By the way, I looked up the weather. It won't be as cold as this, but it'll still be cold. It'll be about 30 degrees. This is like 25 degrees colder. This game, this old Grey Cup. Yeah. That is not a YouTube ad. That's actually part of the video. Man. Hey, it's so cold that we got sunshine, folks. Yeah. Players, they need their vitamin D.
Making the reception for a Calgary first down. First and 10. The ball just shy of the 40-yard line. Handoff. Keevan Jenkins, and Jenkins runs his way to the 35.
Man, I really like watching these old games. They're entertaining.
As he found Carl Bland again on the sidelines. The receivers to either side of the field. Barrett rolls right. He's under pressure. Gets away. And as he tries to cut back, he's stopped by Mike Campbell. 12:36 remaining in the second quarter. Toronto leading by a score of 8-7. Barrett's pass deflected at the line of scrimmage. Donnie Moen got a hand on it. And he knocked it down before it could get anywhere near.
Still got my food, by the way. By the way, this is recorded the same night as the other old Grey Cup I watched. I'm watching this on a late Saturday night, the night before this year's Grey Cup. I know I probably should have done this earlier in the week, but oh well. I didn't really thought much about it, honestly.
A bigger concern. Now the Rocket got his feet going and wrapped the football back to the 50-yard line. A 30-yard run back off that kickoff. It will be first and 10 Toronto from the 50-yard line. This is Toronto's version of the six-back, and the pass is complete. And the Rocket made a couple of people miss, but he'll be stopped short of a first down by linebacker Matt Finlay. Ball is at the Calgary 52-yard line. Kevin Smelly gets the first down to the 45.
So this was 34 years ago. This was the 79th Grey Cup.
Good defensive effort by Errol Tucker, who got in behind the attempted block. Second and 12, Toronto.
I think Matt Dunnigan, he's in his early 60s, so back then he was like in his late 20s, I think.
We mentioned Hank Olisic playing in his 9th Grey Cup game. Tommy Grant, John Barrow, Angelo Mosca of Hamilton, Dave Cutler, and Larry Highbaugh of Edmonton are the others who have played in 9 Grey Cup games. Errol Tucker on the punt return, thrown down out of bounds inside his own 10-yard line. And it appears she has. Sapunjas gets to the outside. He gets a first down, Calgary. First and 10 from the 22-yard line. The toss to Keevan Jenkins. And Darryl Ford from his linebacking position goes across the field and limits the gain to about 2, maybe 3 yards. Wally Bono said, we can't worry about the Toronto Argonauts, whether Dunnigan is going to play, whether Pinball is going to play. He said, all we can do is prepare ourselves. We can't worry about anything they might do.
Oh! Wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, I heard the whistle.
Darryl Ford, the linebacker, found a path to the quarterback. Danny Barrett lost control of the football, but the Calgary quarterback was able to get it back. Jerry Corrick kicking from the end zone. It's a short kick.
That's a big crowd.
That run, and this will draw a penalty flag.
Is this the same stadium? Is this the same Winnipeg Blue Bombers stadium?
At the 25-yard
I'm
line.
not quite sure. Look at this dude's mustache.
Oh, these guys are crazy, but there's a lot of warm hearts here in Winnipeg. We're having a great time.
Ladies, thanks very much for your time. Enjoy the game. Good night to you, John.
Andy McDonald is enjoying the fact, as are all Calgarians, that the Stampeders at the moment are out in front, but the Argos are trying to change that. Matt Dunnigan for Darrell K. Smith. He got away from Carl Anthony, but is wrapped up by Matt Finlay. A gain of close to 7 yards. It's second and 3.
10-8. Calgary's winning in the second quarter.
Evan Smelly, the lone back behind Dunnigan, gets the ball and is driven back.
Well, it's the second time on long yardage situations, or semi-long yardage situations, over 4 yards to go, that they've gone with the running game. That's interesting. I wonder if that's Matt Dunnigan's arm. I wonder if he feels a bit hampered in his ability to throw.
Paul Masadi will hold. This time the kick is good as the Argos regain their 1-point lead with 6.
So it's 11-10 Argonauts. Yep. Okay. Okay, 6 minutes left in the second quarter.
David Sapunjas makes the catch close to a first down up to the 45-yard line. Larry Rickman, the owner of the Calgary Stampeders, and what a year this would be for Calgary if they should go on to win the Grey Cup with the problems they had earlier.
Yeah, look at the field back then too.
Rickman came in to purchase the team.
It's a different looking field.
Grey Cup just weeks after becoming financially involved officially. Fields on a 5-yard pass completion, second and 5, sideline pattern intended for Simeon, incomplete. Low snap to
Oh, he's still.
run away to try and avoid pressure, and he kicks the
Oh
ball
man.
out of bounds. A bad kick as it goes up into the stands.
It goes to the stands.
Will get the ball back in great field position. First and 10, the pass complete to David Williams. He has a gain of about 8 yards. That last kick by Jerry Corrick only traveled 5 yards.
What? Only. Oh. Wow. Only 5-yard punt, and now they get it back. Stampeders get the ball back.
Control of the football, and Matt Finlay came flying in to pick it up. And now the Stampeders take over first and 10 at the 52 of Toronto. Pass is complete to Beals. He breaks a couple of tackles and gets a first down at the 40 of the Argos. A hot air balloon.
Look at that. Wait, is that a shopping cart?
Spectators in attendance wish some of that hot air
What the heck? Wait, this dude has a monitor of the game?
under these minus 16-degree temperatures. It is a cool afternoon.
A cool afternoon indeed.
Make the reception.
A nice, sunny, cool afternoon. I guess the entire Grey Cup was during the daytime.
Barrett is hauled down. Mike Campbell reached out with one hand and simply flipped Danny Barrett to the turf.
Oh my
We talked
gosh.
at the start of our telecast about how Mike Campbell has emerged as a defensive stalwart for the Argos this year. It was never more evident or apparent than on this play. With one hand, he grabbed him by the shoulder pad and pulled it down. Jerry Corrick certainly wants to improve upon his previous kick. It only traveled 5 yards, and this one is better. It bounces to the Rocket at the 5. He gets a bit of a hold out of the outside. Look out!
Oh my gosh. No way! He's still going! Oh my god! Oh!
Calgary recovers.
You gotta be kidding me! Holy crap! After all that?
38 yards
That's
return
nuts.
for Knott. Darryl Hall hit the Rocket as he
I mean, that in the... Yeah, like 0 degree Fahrenheit.
outside, closed off by the kicker, Jerry Corrick. And the ball came loose.
Oh my
The ball
god.
was-
Oh, that's a bummer.
68-yard return. First and 10, Calgary. The Stampeders at their own 36. Barrett's pass is
Oh,
complete,
I
and
wonder if this
it's
Grey
off
Cup
the
had a lot of
40-yard
turnovers.
line by
Because
Don
it's so damn cold.
2:10 remaining in the first half. On second down, Barrett's pass is
Oh!
again. The ball comes
Oh,
loose.
okay. Whistle.
It was ruled that he never had total control.
Man, I am entertained.
Third down punt.
I am glad I'm doing this. This is gonna be my yearly tradition.
Ford to bounce back towards the line of scrimmage. There's a penalty
Yep.
flag on the play again, but the
Certain
play had been
certain events I watch every year, and this is one of them. This is a big history. Look at this pass!
pass intended
Man.
for David Williams,
The fact that he threw it that far in these freezing temperatures is really impressive. Yeah, CFL has a lot of passing. So if you like that, this is for you.
11-10. The Argos lead the Stampeders in the 79th.
Because it seems like American football, there's a lot more running,
The return for
a lot more run plays. Because, you know, the big thing, the huge difference, I think the biggest difference between American football and Canadian football is the number of downs. The number of downs are not the same. They both don't have the same amount of downs.
but they average over 32 years of age. Danny Barrett.
So thank you, CFL Commissioner, for not changing that rule.
Stampeders are forced to kick it away.
Oh man, if he were to change that rule, he would get a lot of backlash.
The Rocket fumbles the football. There's another penalty flag at the point where he was attempting to catch it. It would appear no yards is the call at that point against the Stampeders, but the initial flag was thrown at the line of
Yeah, back then the referee wore the black cap.
Stampeders retained
It's the opposite.
6 remaining. The clock does not start until the ball is snapped. Barrett putting it in.
Wow. Oh.
And he was looking for Alan Pitts.
Oh no.
Covered by Don Wilson, and the two of them exchanged words.
The Argonauts.
Second and 10.
That was their old logo helmet, that A.
And Jenkins is stopped at the 41 with 54 seconds remaining in the half. Every other team in the Canadian Football League has appeared in at least 3 Grey Cup games and won at least one. This is Calgary's first appearance since then. The Rocket trying to get to the outside, but good coverage on special teams with Alondra Johnson finishing the job. Both kickers will be below their seasonal average in this afternoon's Grey Cup game. Matt Dunnigan can't find a receiver, runs the ball out to the 27-yard line with 33 seconds remaining on the clock. Something Wally Buono does is rotate those 4 defensive linemen. He likes to swing Zizokovic in there to spell some of them off, and he moves them around.
There's your favorite
The Rocket
Another fumble.
Who's got it?
being a former punter, he knows. Make those guys punt.
Harold Tucker, the lone man back for the third down kick. He takes it at the 45-yard line and then is forced out of bounds. This is the final play of the first half, and Danny Barrett simply drops to one knee to take that final second off the clock as the Calgary Stampeders, under the direction of Coach Wally Buono, head to the dressing room, trailing the Toronto Argonauts by a point. Mark McLaughlin prepared.
All right, guys, I'll be back. I'm gonna get a drink so I can pause the video and my recording. All right, we're about halfway done.
Going to kick off, and the second half is underway. The Rocket gets a couple of key blocks.
Oh my gosh.
And unlike his previous big return, he hangs on to the football.
Yeah, he held on to the ball that time.
He takes the ball all the way to the Calgary 35. Matt Dunnigan gets some protection, throws for Darrell K. Smith at the 30-yard line, and he makes the catch. Calgary has passed 22 times, the Argos 15 times. Matt Dunnigan starting the second half with more success than he enjoyed in the first half in hitting his receivers as he throws to David Williams for a Toronto first down. The Argos have thrown equally to the wide receivers and the slot backs, and Dunnigan looks to the
Look
end
at
zone.
this.
Wide receiver
Oh.
David Williams.
Man, Matt Dunnigan was a great quarterback, wasn't he?
Dunnigan's throw was just a little too far for him. It will be 2nd and 10. Second down pass. Dunnigan is hit.
Oh!
Will Johnson hit Dunnigan from behind, and the ball.
Damn.
The Stampeders take over 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. Danny Barrett throws the screen over the middle to Keevan Jenkins, but there were 3 Argos in the vicinity, and they stopped the play after a pickup of about 4 yards.
I think that's a little deceiving pass distribution because Sapunjas has been a back in there.
Barrett looking deep.
Wow, nice catch.
That's their bread and butter. Get that ball to Alan Pitts.
Toss to Keevan Jenkins.
Ooh.
He cuts it to the 40-yard line, but we may see more and more of number 23. This time, Barrett throws over the middle for a first down. For 11-10, Toronto leading Calgary. 1st and 10, Calgary, the ball at the 35-yard line. Barrett with good protection, looks to the sidelines, and he overthrows Carl Bland. 3 receivers wide to the right. Barrett rolls to his right. He had to dump it off. He had Brian Warren in his face. And just as he threw, Brian Warren brought him down. So the Toronto Argonauts defensively come up with a couple of key plays. Mark McLaughlin will be attempting a 42-yard field goal. His previous field goal was a 37-yarder. He was born in Liverpool, grew up in Winnipeg, played his high school football here, and the kick is wide. Carl Brazeley will concede a single point. 9:36 remains in the third quarter, and this game is tied at 11.
What do you think about the weather here today?
It's definitely brisk, but it's great football weather.
Don, back up to the booth.
I have to disagree with Martin. I don't think it's so great for football. Maybe for ice hockey or Winter Olympics or something like that. But
It's great
it's
for
too brisk for football today.
it's great for the people that were watching this from their nice cozy homes.
Gets away from Finlay.
That's why I'm watching this. I looked up, oh, what's the coldest Grey Cup game? And it was this one, and this came up after I watched the highest scoring Grey Cup 2 years before this one. It did the autoplay. Excuse me. So I'm like, might as well watch it since it came up.
The Calgary Stampeders trailed early, but they've been fighting back, and they have been much more effective offensively. And it's another Barrett to Alan Pitts pass, producing a first down at the 50-yard line. Is at the 50 of the Argos. Backside pressure from Moan. The pass complete to Carl Bland. Stopped by Don Wilson at the 21 with 7:24 remaining in the third quarter. Barrett was waving Pitts downfield, but Pitts could not escape the coverage, and Darryl Ford made the tackle on the Calgary quarterback. Pass over the middle to Keevan Jenkins. He is wrapped up immediately at the 21 again by Darryl Ford, the player who led the CFL in tackles this season. What a job Danny Barrett has been doing under these cold conditions. He has passed for 218 yards. Matt Dunnigan, with all the offensive weapons that he has to work with, has only been able to pick up 49 passing yards. McLaughlin will attempt a 27-yard field goal. It's up. It's good. 5:35 remaining in the third quarter. 14-11. Calgary leading the exact score after 3 quarters in 1971. And, of course, that was also the final score. Pinball on the sideline.
Oh my gosh.
And he brings the ball back to the 37.
And I have a scrapbook that goes back to 1956 of the Hamilton Tiger Cats, which is remarkable because that's before I was born. That qualifies him as enough Bruce to be a CFL owner. You look great with the jacket open too, Bruce. Thanks for your time. Yeah, it'll be cool, you know?
Oh. Whew.
On second and 11, Dunnigan overthrows David Williams in the end zone.
Dunnigan, you got a great arm. I'll say that.
The score would again be tied.
Oh, wide left.
It goes for a single point.
I mean, like, that's tough in the freezing weather, kicking that thing.
Stamps in the Argos. And members of the forces, the Snowbirds, were part of the opening ceremonies, led by Major Bob Stephan. And they are now on the sidelines and watching the action from field level. Stopped by Rodney Harding. Penalty flag on second down over the middle for Pee Wee Smith.
Oh.
A procedure call against Calgary. The penalty will be declined by the Argos as the pass fell incomplete.
Legal procedure. Calgary 66. Decline.
The cheerleaders are out there in the
Stampeders lead
in the
Argos.
freeze.
Rocket and the pinball are both back for Jerry Corrick's third down kick.
I think the only good thing about this Grey Cup was played in daylight. Sunshine.
Thrown immediately. He was only a couple of yards away from the Rockets, so the Argo field position will improve considerably. 3:09 with the clock running and winding down in the third quarter. Dunnigan fakes inside, steps up, throws.
Oh.
Darryl Smith.
Wow! Perfect pass.
Well, if there was any concern about Dunnigan's ability to put some zip in the football,
Looks like there's more Calgary Stampeders fans in the stands because
there with a 40
this game was in Winnipeg.
Darryl K. Smith, and he rifled that one down the seam.
I think they're closer, right? I don't know.
Then put it right down the middle.
Argonauts, they won the most Grey Cups, though, in history.
Had a little more zip on the ball. I don't know what they did at halftime. Maybe he got hypnotized. But he came back out in this quarter, and he looks like he can send that
Wow.
football. Darryl K. wide open. Everyone talks about Matt Dunnigan's injuries and how many games he hasn't played. But, hey, when he has played, he's been 6-2 this year.
Pee Wee Smith moves up to take the ball at the 26-yard
Pee Wee Smith. Is that really his name? Pee Wee?
He ran into a couple of his own people as he's brought
Like
down
Pee Wee Herman?
giving him some
Rest in peace to that man.
teaching him to be patient.
Mm.
Barrett's pass as he attempted to go to the sidelines, knocked down. That's something a back has to do. Make sure that that man rushing can't get his hands up to prevent the quarterback from getting the pass away. It was intended for Alan Pitts. Incomplete. As we see Mike Campbell being prevented from getting to the quarterback by Ken Moore. Pinball takes the Jerry Corrick punt on the dead run, and he is stopped as he gets to the 47-yard line, and then a couple of players come in late into the pile, wherever you're looking in on the CBC Television Network. We hope you're enjoying the action. Matt Dunnigan throwing over the middle to the pinball. This will be about a yard and a half, maybe two short of the first down as he's stopped by Ken Watson.
Let's roll that football.
Kevin Smelly on second down gets to the 50 of the Stampeders. He has a Toronto first down. Toronto leading Calgary. On first down, Dunnigan trying to set up the screen with the pinball. Dunnigan was under a little heat, a little pressure, and he had to try and dump it off, and the pinball couldn't make the catch. Back to the live action. Dunnigan throwing deep again for David Williams. Incomplete. He was covered by Errol Tucker.
That coverage was excellent by Calgary.
Third down kick by Hank Olisic with 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Pee Wee waits for it, and he's caught by Bruce Elliott. The first man downfield, and a man who has excelled on Argo special teams this year, and he makes the tackle at the 15-yard line. I'm glad to see that Bruce McDowell has at least put on a toque. He had his coat wide open a little earlier, but he is now wearing a toque, and Danny Barrett goes down in the grasp of several, including Rodney Harding, and that's the final play of the third quarter.
La SADC est une société fédérale qui s'engage à protéger votre argent lorsque vous le déposez dans l'une de nos institutions membres. Recherchez notre logo, peu importe comment vous faites vos dépôts. SADC. Voyez comment on protège votre argent.
As we start the fourth quarter at Winnipeg Stadium, second and 16 for the Calgary Stampeders. Danny Barrett remains in at quarterback, throwing for Allen.
Oh, right to him.
Reggie Pleasant, who plays the right corner, picks it off. Ed Barry opened the game, picking one off on the left side. Pleasant brings this one back to the 12-yard line. The second time today that Danny Barrett has been intercepted, a 27-yard return by Reggie Pleasant. The Argos now with a tremendous opportunity to really take control of the football game. They are first and 10 from the Calgary 12-yard line. Flanagan throws to the end zone, incomplete. He was looking for Darrell K. Smith.
All right, so okay, Argonauts are winning 19-14, beginning of the fourth quarter. Oh my gosh! I thought for a second he had that.
Watson was defending against Masadi, the two of them battling in the air for the football, and Masadi could not get
Oh man! If he were to catch that, that would have been like the catch of the year, or one of the best catches in Grey Cup history.
With 13:47 remaining in the fourth quarter. Today, the Stampeders have a statistical edge, but they trail by 8. Evan Jenkins on this kickoff return. Pretty good field.
All right, so I just looked up Pee Wee Smith.
Offensive series.
He's now 57, so this was this is 1991, right? So 34 years ago. So he was 30. No, he was 23. Yeah, young man. Demetrius is his first name, but he goes by Pee Wee. How did he get that nickname? He's a former kick returner and wide receiver for the Calgary Stampeders. Hey, the Olympic rings. Hey. Was that the winter or the summer? Actually, in the old days, you know what's really crazy? In the old days, both the winter and the summer Olympics were in the same year. I find that really stupid. I'm glad they're no longer in the same year. I don't know what the heck was the International Olympic Committee thinking. We're going to have both the winter and the summer Olympics in the same year. But we have to wait 4 years to have both of them again. Instead of 2 years, we would have to wait for one or the other. Yeah, every 2 years we'll have summer or winter. So I like it like this. Back then, oh, you have to wait 4 years to have both in the same year. What the? some fan wearing an Atlanta Braves cap. Well, back then, the Atlanta Braves were really good in the 90s. That was their golden era. Touchdown, Stampeders!
He is indeed running.
Woo.
Jones and a horse that gallops up and down the sidelines at McMahon Stadium to celebrate every Calgary touchdown. In action here at Winnipeg Stadium as Alan Pitts takes the throw into the end zone. He sometimes is the forgotten man in the Calgary passing scheme. The Rocket looks for a hole.
Oh my gosh.
If he gets to the outside,
Look at him go.
he's gone.
He is gone. Are you kidding me? In freezing temperatures, no flags. Oh man, that is huge. I don't even know what the score is now. Somehow he ran it all the way.
The thing that the Rocket will do is he'll see the seam, and when he sees a seam, I mean, it is over. I mean, he takes that seam and puts on the afterburners. There's nobody.
What if he fumbled? Hey, some fan threw a drink. Well, obviously it was a Stampeders fan.
He's another candidate for one of those awards that will be presented. That is a Grey Cup record, the longest kickoff return ever.
Huh. I wonder if that's still the record in Grey Cup history, the longest kickoff return. I don't know. Are you kidding me? What the heck? Looks like Toronto won this Grey Cup. It touched him. You got touched. You must grab the ball.
Incomplete, intended for the pinball. He was being covered by Matt Finlay. It will be 2nd and 10. And of course, 2 interceptions.
29-21. Argonauts are winning with about 9 minutes left. Oh, they got another touchdown. Well, wow, this wasn't a low-scoring game after all, and the coldest Grey Cup ever. They stretched their lead. We'll look up the stats for 1989 Grey Cup.
In this 79th edition of the Grey Cup game. With only 7 first downs, the Argos only have 7 first downs so far in this game. Pee-wee Smith tackled by J.P. Esquerdo. 2 touchdowns within 45 seconds. David Sapunjas on the reverse. The Statue of Liberty play. First down, Calgary. Back to the live action. Darryl Ford knocked down the pass. Danny Barrett, pass is complete for a first down at the 50-yard line. Pass is complete to Alan Pitts. He was tackled immediately at the 45-yard line by Carl Brazeley.
The kickoff return team has given up some big plays.
Land on the receiving end of another throw and another Calgary first down with Reggie Pleasant stopping him, but not before he got to the 30.
There's Carl Bland pushing off. He gets Reggie Pleasant back, and then he comes back for the football.
The Stampeders have certainly, as Joe pointed out, displayed the ability this season to come from behind. They did it in their semifinal win over the BC Lions and again in the dramatic Western final against the Edmonton Eskimos. Carl Bland has been a favorite target on this drive. He takes it out of bounds. 7-12, the time remaining in the game. Barrett's pass knocked down at the line of scrimmage, and Brian Warren thought he was going to pick that ball off as it hung up in the frigid Manitoba weather. 3rd and a yard. Evan Jenkins inside the 15. 1st and 10. Complete.
1st and goal.
And Bland
Or not quite.
inside the 5.
Oh, close.
So the Stampeders will have 3 cracks at putting it in the end zone. Ball is at the Toronto.
Okay, CBC stands for Canadian Broadcasting
Danny Barrett
Corporation.
He was under tremendous pressure. Now the short yardage offense comes out.
Yeah, it's still a network. They'll be part of the Winter Olympics coverage. Because I remember they broadcasted some Summer Olympics. Oh, I thought that I saw a flag, but turnover on downs.
The Toronto Argonauts will take over as the Stampeders lose the ball on downs. He's had surgery on his ankle 5 times, and doctors have indicated that if he continues to play, he could become crippled by the time he's 40. 3:52, the time remaining. Matt Dunnigan on second down, pumps, throws deep down the sidelines for the Rocket, incomplete. Covered by Junior Thurman, some of the Argos come off the bench to complain to the official that the Rocket was interfered with, but there is no flag. The Toronto Argonauts lead 36-21 as Hank Olisic stands in the end zone. Calgary will get pretty good field position. Pee Wee Smith lets the ball bounce. Thought he might trap someone within that 5-yard area, but the Argos wisely stayed back. Barrett to Carl Bland. That's been a great combination for the Calgary Stampeders in the 4th quarter. Danny Barrett has put the ball in the air 47 times today. That's just one shy of the Grey Cup record set by Jack Jacobs with Winnipeg in 1953. And that's the pass to Pee Wee Smith that will equal the Jack Jacobs record.
Yeah, so the 1989 Grey Cup, Saskatchewan Roughriders, they were 9-9 when they won it. They were the underdogs. Hamilton Tiger-Cats, they were 12-6, and it says that the Roughriders, they beat the 16-win Edmonton Eskimos. Eskimos were a really good team back then. Yeah, wow, what an upset.
This might be the final opportunity for the Calgary Stampeders to pull this one out. They're looking at 3rd and 20 from the 45-yard line. 2:20 is the time remaining in the game. Over the middle to Sean Beals. He's short of the first down. As he made the catch, it appeared as though he lost his footing and he came down short of the first down.
His second child.
The ball is loose.
Oh no, how many more times?
The Argos have recovered.
Oh,
Originally designed to be presented
that is one of the greatest trophies in sports history, in my opinion.
The Grey Cup wound up being presented for the football championship in this country. Matt Dunnigan runs with the ball, and Matt Dunnigan is brought down at the...
Matt Dunnigan's the man. We miss him dearly. Hoping he can somehow make a special guest appearance.
Taken by Errol Tucker, nowhere to go. Adam Rita's son Kevin, who
He's got that voice, you know.
is watching today's game via satellite. Adam asked us to say hello. 1:03 remaining in the game. Danny Barrett's pass drilled over the middle for a first down to Sean Beals at the 44 with 59 seconds remaining. It looks as though there's going to be a rather lively celebration taking place there in about 55 seconds. Barrett's pass over the middle, first down to Sapunjas at the 24.
Darrell K. Smith, the guy that always comes through with some big plays, he was there to get them the lead.
Barrett to Pee Wee Smith.
Just the 2 bombs, really, from the Toronto side of the ball.
Wide open in the end zone, Alan Pitts, he can't haul it in. 3rd and 4, Calgary. Barrett, complete to Simeon, and he should have the first down. He is stopped at about the 13-yard line by Don Wilson. Stampeders trailing by 15. Barrett looks to the end zone.
Another interception. How many turnovers were there in this game?
Toronto just 13 seconds remaining. Wally Buono and Larry Rickman, the coach and the owner, watching the final seconds tick off. And they may have some problems trying to present the Grey Cup on the field here at Winnipeg Stadium as fans.
Let's see. Only one name of the Argos ownership group was engraved on the Grey Cup. Bruce. Okay. Wait. They don't give you enough time to read that. Bruce McNeil, John Candy, and Wayne Gretzky were added in 2007. Interesting.
Coming out of the stands onto the field, a great year for the Toronto Argonauts. The purchase of the team by the Bruce McNeil.
And then it'll say the same thing in French.
Two partners who purchased the football team, the signing of the Rocket, and culminated today in the winning of the Grey Cup. A tremendous performance by the Toronto Argonauts.
All right, folks. Yeah, so there you have it. This year, I guess I watched 2 Grey Cups. I would usually just watch one, but I would watch like one full broadcast. So this year I watched 2. And yeah, so if you watch this with me, then thank you all very much. So I will see y'all Sunday, which I mean most likely I'm gonna release this. As I speak, it's 12:31 a.m. Sunday, November the 16th. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure I release these, and I'll see you guys live for Grey Cup Sunday, 112th edition. See you then.